This tie-in system board in about sometime in the late 1990s, and we're going to focus on the board itself. I purchased a tower, and I inserted the board, and we'll talk about that next. The system that we're looking at is one of the systems that I purchased in the late 90s. It was originally intended to be a digital audio workstation, which is also referred to as a DAW. And if you look closely, you will see that I have a Pentium 2 processor in there. This was the original processor that I had when I first built the system. The system was originally had another board in it. Now it has the tie-in system board. However, it had another board, and the board was burned out when we had a power outage. The only thing that made it out of the power outage was the Pentium 2 processor with MMX technology. Now, if you look closely, you'll see right to the right of the Pentium 2 processor, and of course the Pentium 2 processor is in slot 1, and that slot can support either a Pentium 2 or a Pentium 3 processor. But to the right of that, you'll see a socket 370, and that's for a Celeron CPU. It's the little square box to the right. And if you go even a little further right, you'll see a pink sort of device, and that is called a parallel 2-COM port. And of course, if you look on the other side, you would see that a parallel device could be connected there. A little above that device, the little pink device, we have audio ports, joystick ports, AGP ports. If you look above, and you'll see the 6 slots further up to the top, those are called PCI slots, and right above that is a ISA slot. Coming back down to the processor and looking at the board, you see cables. You could see different cables for different purposes. The larger wide cables are IDE cables. Some are dedicated for some can be masters, and then others are slaves. We have the 3 DIMM ports right here, and I believe, I have 512 megabytes of memory in those ports. And there's some other areas. There's some other things on the board, such as the battery, but we're focusing on the entire circuit board, which you can see in green. We have the Apollo Pro Plus 133A AGP set, and there are many things going on here, but I want to talk more about circuits.